Hey, I'm live, which of course means you still don't need a seance to hear this broadcast. Hi, I'm Dee Swiger, and this is The Ocean's Deep Blue. The Ocean Swiger, that's me. I'm the proprietor of this place. And we do the deepest of woo. Oh boy, do we ever. And there will be some woo tonight as I talk about the timelines. Now, we are in the orb of a full moon. Let me move the camera a little bit. You're a little bit up close on me here. Back off just a little bit. Back off. Now, if you know this uh, paradigm, this channel, you know that we have a lot of fun here. We make a lot of fun here, and it's not your typical woo channel. Uh, there's, in my mind, always room for some humor, and we try to keep the humor in it. Also, when you're chatting with other chatters, please remember that most people are experiencers, and they are going to have maybe a little bit different experience than you. Even if you experience the same sort of thing. I see what's wrong here. Let me adjust this a little bit. There. And see a little bit more. A little bit more. It's a little more dead on. Don't want to use that term dead. Yeah. But yeah. So that, and not everybody experiences things the same way. And I say this every show, so be nice to the other experiencers. Most of us have experienced something, and we can only tell you from our viewpoint what's been happening. We can't tell you something else, It's me. You can only see things through your set of filters. Although you can try, I really do try to see other people's point of view a lot, and keep my patience with people. But I'll tell you right now, sometimes people can really try you. Hey, Pam, I am Pam. Are you sure you're Pam? Oh, my hair's all still sticking up and stuff. Are you sure you're Pam? Are you absolutely 100% sure that you're Pam and I'm not? Oh, wow. I am Pam, I am. Okay, I forgot if I announced this in our group or not. I forget sometimes when I get busy working on stuff. I've been doing a lot of AI art lately that I hope to show on this channel at some point when it gets in a form that I can show it. And frankly, it's turning out, I gotta tell you, working with AI is a little weird though. It really is. It's not, for now, it sure is not going to replace an actual artist. And I'll tell you, you'll see when you look at how it is before, when you get it, you kind of got to fix it usually. Because there's things like the AI doesn't seem to always know how many arms and legs people have, how many eyes, and where exactly they're located. So sometimes it'll just put things in weird places, or, put an arm at the end of a neck, or, you know, weird. You come up with some really weird transporter looking accidents, you know, is what it looks like. You remember in Star Trek where they were saying transporter malfunction? That's what they look like sometimes, so you have to fix them. But then, once you fix them, they can be very eye-popping, but, you know, and I mean, very beautiful, but, you know, they don't always come out real good. And I would swear that some of these pictures that are coming up, I've seen somewhere before, like on the cover of a magazine or something. So I'm not entirely sure where they're getting the images from, but let's see what. Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, me too. We all tease with you. You kind of invite teasing, Pam. I hate to say, you just kind of invite teasing with that name. I am Pam. No, you're not. No, you're not. So, so is everything okay? You enjoying yourself? Yeah. Well, he's cute. Yeah, sure. Some of us are just too cute, huh? Yeah, I know. I go mostly for the chat. A lot of times I don't even care for the guests. On some channels, sometimes I'm only there for the chat. You know, it's like the guest is like, "Oh yeah, that's cool too." Yeah. Mm. No, I'm glad. Hmm. Well, I think we all need to laugh. True. Uh, it's important. It's not just an add-on. You need to laugh. It's pretty vital. It really is. If you don't laugh, it really does so much for you. I mean, there are places where people just laugh as a part of their health regimen. I mean, it happens. In India, it's a really big thing, laughing, you know? So I'm glad you had a good day today, sweetheart. Hey, James Ortiz, how you doing? Yeah, it's like we like to go where the fun is, don't we? Where we can have a laugh. Just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before we know it, comes the time we have to say so long. But not yet, because this is just the beginning. Oh, yes, this is just the beginning. Yep, we're going to talk about 23 says to 22, here, hold my cocktail. I'm going to show you a thing or two. And I mean, it's a Long Island cocktail because 23 is coming in rabble rousing, raring to go, and already hot. Oh, you bet. It's already begun. It's already started. Let me tell you, you ain't seen nothing like this. You ain't seen nothing like this, baby. You might think you've seen so many years before, but you ain't seen nothing like this. It's going to be hot. It's going to be wild. It's going to be ups and downs. It's going to be a roller coaster ride, and you're going to be having to just throw your hands up and say, "Ah, well, I hope I don't die." Well, you won't die, probably. Probably won't if you listen to the channel. Probably you ain't going to be one of those ones, but you might. I don't know. I, I hope not. I hope I don't have to have a seance to talk to you or channel you, like, you know, or just be my mediumship thing to talk to you in the future. But, darling, you're going to have to watch your butt in the coming months, yet we got a bright future ahead. So I better stop talking that way. Oh, that girl is coming out. She's coming out. You better watch it. Um, wow, is that going to be what 23 is going to be like, huh? Am I channeling 23 already? Maybe I am. Okay, it's going to be crazy. And I mean, stuff we've been waiting to see, but also a lot of stuff we've been hoping wouldn't happen, but will. And some things that we really, really been looking for to happen, they will too. That's all going to happen. Anyway, I'm going to turn on the, I'm going to put on my intro. So give me just a moment here before I really start. If I can get this to work. Come on now. I know it's Mercury retrograde, but you're not allowed to go crazy on me. Okay. Hey, and we're back. So, here it is. We're in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, right in the orb of a full moon. It's already gotten weird. And just at the beginning of a new year, it's already gotten pretty weird. And there is no doubt about this. Yes, James, sending angels, that everything goes okay with that. Okay. Let's hope. Anyway, so here we are. And 22 was just crazy, wasn't it? Just really crazy. I mean, the last few years have just been a little crazy. Now, remember all the way back, now, some of you haven't known me that long, but I've been saying for at least, I want to say like back in 15, I've been saying that sleep alarm, that cosmic snooze bar is going to get smaller and smaller and going to disappear. And just eventually there is not going to be a snooze bar to hit. You will not be able to get a blue pill. Okay? No blue pill. We're going to run out of blue pills for these people sleeping. There will not be any way to cushion what's going to happen and go back to sleep. It's just not really going to be possible. And we've tried, I know, we've been trying, I guess the good guys have been trying to make this all a little slower for some people who refuse and, you know, keep hitting the snooze bar. They just aren't ready. But you know what? I hate to say this. I think this may be the year when it's absolutely gone. Yeah, I'm going to maybe go out on a limb by saying this. I think the snooze bar disappears completely this year. I don't think there's going to be any way to avoid noticing what's happening this year, uh, unless you're dead already, and then you're going to notice it, but it's going to be from another point of view entirely, isn't it? Hey, Richard, how you doing, Richard Elmore? Anyway, yeah. So, well, I guess either way you're going to notice. You know what? Isn't it funny? The dead folks are more aware than some of our living folks. How does that happen? You tell me. Okay, so I want to preface it by saying, um, really. Remember, this is just tips, tricks, and hacks for playing that massively multiplayer, total immersion, virtual reality, holofractal learning game called Life on Planet Earth. It has nothing to do with real life, which takes place outside the Matrix. And with that, we begin our journey into the timeline. What do the timelines look like right now? And I know I wasn't quite ready earlier, but now that we've had the full moon, I think I am a little bit more ready to talk about that. See, we've got stuff coming up this year. Now, remember, this is as it is now. It can change. Things may take a little longer or come a little faster, depending on people's consciousness, because it has always depended on people's consciousness. But we are reaching a certain boiling point now. So, and a lot of us have been waiting a good long freaking time, and we've just, it's just about to boil. It's got to boil over at some point. Hey, Project Skyfalls. And it is this year. I think this year it's all going to boil over. It's all going. Notice, P. Lousy is gone. She's gone. There's a new place up for grabs. And guess who's one of the candidates? Donald. Donald's been nominated. And there's sounds that he might go for it. Where will this put him if he gets it? Sitting right behind the current POTUS. Whoa. But what we think we're seeing, because remember a long time ago I said, I'm not sure if the current guy is going to really be able to exactly finishes, or if something doesn't happen. Well, it looks like his post, it doesn't look like he might not finish. And if he doesn't, that moves things up. And let's see. You know how P. Lousy was able to stall and do all kinds of manipulations because of that post that she held, how she was able to work all kinds of black magic. Oh, what happens when Donnie gets in there, if he does? And I'm sure that is something too horrible to imagine to some people, and they're probably going to lose their freaking mind. Oh, he was voted in late Friday night. Okay, well, McCarthy, that'll be interesting too. So I'm there sitting there going, they're nominating Donald. I mean, that's got to be like sending, that had to send shivers through the hearts of everybody there. But well, interesting. And if something happens to Joe, McCarthy's going to be interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't been keeping up on that too well. I couldn't believe he was, but I couldn't believe that Trump was actually nominated. Yeah, he's running a thin line. Mm. Trump got one vote, and I said his name, and he was placed as a distraction. I bet he was a distraction. He got one vote. That's good. That's cool. I don't know how that would interfere with him being president. I mean, if he's running for president, I don't know what that would do, how that would work if he had got it. But I still don't know if Joe is going to finish. Because I'm there going, I don't I don't know that Joe's going to finish his term. It doesn't look like it. And if he doesn't, then you know that things are going to stuff is going to roll. Oh. Oh God. Yeah, who is McCarthy? Oh God. Well, yeah. It's just a matter of, oh, the whole thing was a joke. That's not surprising either, but it also wouldn't be surprising if things went horribly, horribly wrong. The way that this year's going, we've got fighting. I guess we've got fighting down in Brazil now. I guess we've got, um, let's see. Let's see. Let's just see because I don't know. Okay, I have a pet dog. I'll hold this up. I have a pet dog. We'll see. No, I have a pet cat. Okay. Well, actually, he has me. I'm his pet human. Okay, so is our current POTUS going to finish his term? Oh, well, I was hopeful. Looks like he is going to finish his term. Oh, well. Yeah. Well, the thing is, yeah, here's the thing. The one playing the POTUS is an actor. Yeah, he is. So is Donald the next president? Is Donald going to get it next time? Because we know he said he's coming. It looks like Donald still gets it next time. Doggone, I was so hoping that something weird would happen and Donald would actually become the speaker and actually everybody would faint and drop. I guess that was just my perverse sense of humor because that would have been hilarious. It would have been Totally hilarious. Yeah, he's the puppet. But, yeah, that is depressing. However, maybe not that bad. Um, because he's not really him anyway. I think it begins to come out this year. Now, let me see. Now, this is why I got my pendulum, is because, like I said, some of this could be wishful thinking on my part, like that just was. And if it is, I'm ready to admit it. Um, let's see. Are we going to see a lot of this bullshit come out and be outed? Are we going to see about the fakes, about people not being who the real actual person is? It looks like we are. So, are we going to actually see that the POTUS is not the POTUS? That he is not really the guy that he says he is, that they say he is? It looks like we're going to see it, folks. What does that mean? And when are we going to see it? But it looks like we're going to see it this year. How does the term finish out anyway? I have no idea. But remember when I said both Donald and Joe were going to win, and they both kind of did in their own weird way? It is the age of paradox. And that means somehow we find out that he's just an actor, and yet somehow the term will finish out. I have no idea how that's going to happen. Yeah, everybody had doubles. Everybody has doubles. Well, yeah, we know it. Pam Smith just entered the chat. Yeah, we know this. I mean, we've known this for like a long time. When I saw a vision of him as a hand puppet, I'm like, oh boy, this isn't a real person. I said that way back. I'm very disappointed. I would have loved to see the chaos that would have caused. That would have been just pandemonium, and it would have been so much fun to watch. I want to cry. But let's see what McCarthy brings. I don't know anything about him. If anybody does, let me know. Is he any good, or is he another shill? Probably another shill. Okay. Is McCarthy another fake? Is McCarthy a real guy, or is he a fake? Okay, I can't ask it that way. Is he another fake? Oh, it doesn't matter. He's a fake anyway. Does it even matter who's in that post? They're not even a real person. Does that post really have any power? Yes, it does. But it has nothing to do with the person who is supposedly. And then it starts swinging harder. You see how this future stuff is? It's like, what the hell does that mean? But yet it comes out right how somehow. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, he's a red. He's a red. Oh, that'll be interesting. Yeah, he's a fake. They're all fakes at this point, I think. Prince, what's his face? They say Harry. Let's see. Now, I think I heard that Harry. Is he gonna be? Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be. He's gonna end up getting a post. Is Turdo? Is Castro? Is Fake Doe? Is he going to get ousted this year? Yes. Okay, stop. Is he a fakeroo? He another one of these fakes. Yeah, of course he is. They all are. None of them are real. And we're going to find out this year. We're going to be able, people are going to be able to see it, right? That this is not real. Okay, it's swinging in a circle. People. Apparently, I guess the question would be, better question would be, is it going to be broadcast that these are fake people? Yes. And some people still won't see it. Yes! And it swings harder. It's gonna be all over the freaking... Okay. Another thing I heard. Hillary had doubled. You mean her popularity? Oh, you sent me an email today, Pam? Cool. Oh, God. Me too. Hillary had doubled. Oh, she had a double. Oh, yeah. They all have a double. Putin has 5, I hear, or 4. Is that true? Putin has four doubles now. Putin has 5 doubles? More? Putin has more. No wonder. He's got his bets hedged. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Is Hitler gonna be back on the scene somehow? Yep, Hitler. I'm sorry, Hitler's gonna be back. She's not gone, but she's fake anyway. Because they're all fake. Okay, so empires are falling this year. Yes. Okay. How about the Biden crime family syndicate? I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, it looks like they're probably going down this year. Uh, oh my goodness. Yeah, her double will be back. Okay, so let's see. What else have I heard that we can double check on? Oh yeah. US dollar, US economy is going to crash. We knew that. Stop. Are we ever going to see what's in the Ghislaine Maxwell? Yeah. This year? Yeah. Yay. Looks like we have a chance to see maybe what's in the Jizzy Lane, Gizzard Lane. Gala. She's a gala. You gotta say it snooty in French. Gala. Ghislaine Maxwell. That's what some people call it. Ghislaine. That's probably true, though. Like a funny uncle. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see what else. What else we can get into? What other trouble can we get into? Unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal with Grandpa Sniffer unless something happens. for a little while longer, and I want to cry. Okay, what have you guys heard? And we'll check it and see if it looks like it's going to happen on this timeline. Let's see. I hear, what did I hear? Okay. Ouchie. F. Ouchie is going to be convicted of something, or, okay, he's finally going to be, or on trial. I'm thinking really on trial and maybe not convicted right away. He's going to go on trial. He might then. It looks like he might go on trial. Are we going to see something akin? We got a dark background here, so I can see that you can't see this very well. We're going to get something like the Nuremberg trials. Sure looks like it. We're going to get something like Nuremberg. And then somebody says they see him expiring before he has to do. No, he's not going to die first. So, and no, he's going to have to go on trial, it looks like right now. Yeah, Grandpa Sniffer. Grandpa Pervert. Okay, you think, okay, is Ouchie going to get away with, is he going to somehow get out of this charge? Is he somehow going to get away with it, Pam? Looks like you're right. At this point, he's going to get away with it. Is he, wait a minute, is he also a fake? He's a fake too. Is anybody we see on the world stage, or any of them real people? Not one of them? Not, wait, nobody's real? None of them. Not even one. It's all fake. Or at least that's what the pendulum seems to think. Wow. Oh, wow. Right. Why do the doubles go on trial? Right. Why would he? Let me ask something. Maybe this is how it can be both ways. Is the real Joe Sniffer, is the real Sniffer, is he already gone and out? And that's how he's gone. Oops. Is he like permanently gone? Like, I can't say for the algorithms gone? Looks like he may be permanently gone, the real one. The one that was the real Sniffer. He may be gone. Real gone. Mm-hmm. Are they aliens? Are these people really aliens? You mean like space people? You mean like, yeah. So this is being orchestrated Okay, now we know this is being orchestrated by white hats, right? This is being orchestrated by what we're calling the white hats. Yes. Okay. And the white hats in this case are Space Brothers? Oh, yeah. But we've been expecting that. We've been saying that. But we're getting a confirmation on that. Well, you can get plastic surgery or you can just use the technology that the lizard's been using. They just can use the technology the lizard's been using, but you can just use the same technology they've been using to appear human. You don't even need to go that far. Isn't that something? So, what we've been hearing about this all just being a play, and what I've been hearing, that's true. This is all just a play. This is all just a play, something to distract us while real changes are happening. This is all a distraction. Everything's a freaking distraction. Probably the elections are a distraction, then Turdo's a distraction. Everything's a distraction just to distract us while things are actually happening that they can't say. Are we onto something here? They can't tell us because it would ruin things. Okay, things are going on so every freaking thing you see. And people are still not happy. Uh, yep, we're watching the play, and that's what they mean by the play. This isn't real, although there are people that are really suffering through it. It's true, none of this is real. And let's see. Um, okay, I heard we're going to hear from Yellowstone. There's going to be eruptions. Yes. Okay, stop. But not the big eruption. Okay, I'm hearing, but not the big one. Yes, but not the big one. Okay, not the big scary one. Okay. Are we going to have nuclear war? No, I knew that one. I've been saying that for a long time. They're not really going to do that. Is this Ukraine thing finally going to be over? Yes. This year, it's finally going to be over. Okay. Very enthusiastically, yes. Russia's going to win this one. Yeah, Russia's going to win. Okay. Is the US dollar taking a hit, taking a fall? Looks like it. How about communist China getting new leadership? That's in the wind. Wrong question. Okay. China gonna have different leadership coming. Yeah. So China's gonna get different leadership. We'll see how that does. Yeah, see, that's just it. Ukraine is where a lot of that stuff was going through. That a lot of that stuff was, yeah, they're in charge of it. Yeah, but see, if the big Yellowstone thing went off, we'd all know. We got the Pams in here today. Is Putin actually, and this is what I've been feeling for a while, is Putin actually not a bad dude? He's actually a good dude. He's actually not a bad person, not a bad dude. Is the real Putin's still alive. Yes. Okay, is the real Donnie still alive? The Don is still alive. Is the real Hillary still alive? Long gone. So she's long gone. Long gone. Or recently gone. How recent is recent? In the last year or two. Okay, last few years. Oh, yeah. So it looks like he's not, like, Putin's not really a bad guy, and I've been getting that feeling, oddly enough. I'm not supposed to be getting that feeling, according to the media, but yeah, I'm getting the feeling that he's not the crazy madman. I have said that before. Okay, how about this? I'm pretty sure Elon's not really, the Elon we're seeing is not Elon either. Okay. Is Elon still alive? Okay, Elon's still around. Let's see, what else we got? Yeah, Elon's also not Elon. But Elon's still alive. He's not, obviously he wasn't that bad or he wouldn't be around still. But I keep hearing empires will crumble. Empires will crumble. Empires will crumble. Well, he made SpaceX. Or did he? Was that actually Elon doing all that SpaceX stuff? Was Elon the one that actually did all of that? Whoop, the cat's bumping me. What? Was Elon actually the one that came up with that? Yes. I got a question. Did he do it with ET help? He got a little help from some friends. Yes, he did. Yeah. Okay. Is Big Pharma gonna take a hit this year? Yes, they are. Okay, is it finally going to come out about the abomination that we've been dealing with for the last few years? Is the truth finally going to come out? Yes. This year, and some of us already know this, but it's going to come out to the general public? Yeah. Are some people still going to try to deny it? Yes. Okay. Are we going to be answering to China? Are we going to be learning to speak Chinese in a few years, needing to learn to speak? No. Okay. The U.S. is going to get taken over by China? No. Okay. Thank goodness. But China's going to come to the forefront in the news. Yeah, I feel like it is. I feel like things are going to change. People are just, it's just ready to boil over there. The people have had it. They can't take it anymore. It's just too crazy there. Canada's going to get a change. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Um. Okay, so let's see. What other rumors have we heard? Any more rumors that we can check? See what it says now. See, that's why I say I want to have a discussion. I want to see what you guys think. I'm still hurt about that. That would have been so funny if that would have been real. I would have laughed my ass off every single day after that. I'm still gonna probably laugh. I'm getting a message. Oh, the stuff that's happened, you're still gonna laugh your ass off. Yes, when you see it happening. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, so I've heard, let's see, weather manipulation machine. We're going to find out about the weather manipulation machines. Oh, yes. But some of us already manipulate the weather without them for our own area. And you're looking at one. Okay. So let's see. Do aliens, or that is ETs, Star Brothers, whatever you want to call them, do they make communication this? Do they come out this year? Yes. I'm hearing, yeah, even more sightings, even more ships. And something about we see mythical animals, more of the what we consider mythical animals sightings are coming back. What we consider mythical animals, unicorns, dragons, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So dragons are, I've already seen them, but are they going to be physical? Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Is this because the ice caps are melting and the way is not going to be blocked anymore? Yeah, you know what? Because I heard that part of this is because these creatures do dwell in inner Earth, and that with the ice caps melting, it's going to unblock the passageway. Oh boy, does that mean we're going to see intraterrestrials too? Yes, extraterrestrials, intraterrestrials, and things that we thought were, okay, stop. Is that why we're seeing, is that part of the reason we're seeing all the cryptids? Not entirely. Wrong question. Okay. So some of the cryptids are because we're in a different frequency. Okay. But some of the cryptids are because the ice cap's melting. Okay. So that's a mixed bag. I guess it depends on what it is. Mm-hmm. Well, fairies have been around. You just don't see them. Yep. Wow. So prepare to see more. Am I going to actually be able to see a Bigfoot this year? It's kind of coming near. Yes, and will I know it when I see him? Yes, it looks like I will. Because they've been doing it, but they've been hiding. Now, I swear, I have a picture, and Robin's already confirmed it. Two of them were standing very near. In our minds, honest to God, they were a black, hairy shrubbery or tree. In our minds. That's how we remembered it. But the picture, the camera, it's too Bigfoot. And I've put the thumbnail up. And I think I even put it in our MeWe chat. So I guess they're going to quit. Are they really coming out this year? Is this going to be the year that they're going to really come out? I'm coming out. Yeah, they're really going to come out. Okay, we're going to see a lot more from the Sasquatch this year. And it's going to come out that they are real, I think. I think that too. I've been feeling that this is going to be the year we're going to see a lot of things are real that they've been denying. You've been infusing oil and Carol with what? Oh, I know with what. Yeah, and Dogman. Yeah. What about diseases released from the ice caps? Are we going to have new diseases released from the ice caps? Come into the... No. Are there... Okay. Or was that a story to scare the bejesus out of us? It was another fear story. It was another story to scare us. To add to Yellowstone and Comet and nuclear war and pole flip and solar flash and solar flare, and just to add to it, just to make it even more scary. Why not just pile it on? All that and murder hornets on top, right? Are there any nice dogmen? Depends on what you mean by nice, I suppose. Are there nice dogmen? Are some dogmen actually kind to humans? Yes, I would say so too. Okay. Was that then, was that experience I had in the cornfield walking to my car that time That was really a dog man. If I had turned around, I would have seen a dog man. Yes, it was. Okay. Oh, that's going to be fun, Pam. Yeah, let us know how that goes. Wish I could go. Wish I could go. Oh, gosh. I'm not quite there yet. I'm not quite there yet where I could go on something like that. I'm going to have to take it easier for a while. But one of these days, plum bees, I knew that. That's why my TV's been off for a year. Yeah. Wow. Project Skyfall says Project Skyfall's gonna get to see a dog man. Sure. Yeah, I think you are. Well, he's still gonna go with you, but in a different way now, Pam. Pam was saying her husband wouldn't go, but now she can go because she's kind of on her own now. Well, it looks like you're going to see one, whether or not you recognize that's what you're seeing or remember it. Is Project Skyfall going to see one and remember it and know what it was? Yes. Okay. Okay. Pam Smith was what she saw a dog man. No. No, it was, the pendulum doesn't seem to think it was a dog man either. Was it a Bigfoot? No. Was it a rake? No. Was it something we don't know what it was? We don't know about yet. Yeah. Well, nobody else knows about it yet either. What it was. Mm-hmm. Some kind of a mix, huh? A koi up. Okay, is there such a thing as wolfmen? Yeah. Okay, do they exist on this plane? Like Earth? They exist on, okay. Okay, so some people have actually seen werewolves. Yes, actual werewolves. And are they like skinwalkers? Is that how they operate? Is they do turn into... Okay, but they start out as people? Apparently that does happen. Well, the shaman used to turn into animals, so we'll see how that happens. So that's something new, yeah. So we're gonna find out about shapeshifters more this year. Yeah, I think so. Okay. What else? Project Skyfall seeing a Bigfoot too? Yeah. Are these things going to become like just way common pretty soon? Just as common as the spacecraft. Spacecraft is going to be very common now. Yep, look. Not even going to be a thing. You know what? I said this before. I agree with Dave on one thing. Let's not call it disclosure anymore. We're the disclosure. We're already disclosing, okay? What we're really looking for is confirmation. I agree with him on that. We are disclosure. We are. The government is not going to give us disclosure. It can, by its own rules, I guess. We're disclosure to each other. We're looking for confirmation. Okay. Did Pam see a Bigfoot this summer? No. It opens up right up with no. Yeah. Oh, cool, yeah. Okay, so is this like a wolf coyote cross thing? Yeah. Yeah, I think you got it. Well, this says you did not. Did Pam Smith see a Bigfoot, a Sasquatch? Don't know what to tell you. It disagrees with Robin in this instance. I don't know what to tell you. I'm confused too. How can you see it and not see it? Is it like you win an election and you don't win an election? I don't know. I don't understand that. You're confused? I'm confused. Okay, Pam saw something cross the highway. Yeah. Okay, something big and hairy. Oh! What if it is a crossbreed? Not really a foot, not really a dogman, it's some kind of crossbreed. Okay. That would make sense then. Okay, that would make more sense then. So you saw something, wasn't exactly. Wait a minute, you know what? Robin talked about this. She talked about there's a dogman Sasquatch crossbreed now. Is that the new thing? She says it looks like a huge teddy bear. She did mention that. Is the crossbreed? Is that what we're thinking? Is it's the crossbreed? Oh, what you saw was a crossbreed. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Robin said there is one. She's seen it. Because they're all, All of those that we're mentioning, even the lizards, have some human DNA. They share some DNA with us. So all of those can cross. I mean, can you imagine what a lizard dog man would look like, or a lizard Bigfoot? I don't want to think about that. Okay, are the crossbreed, are they, there are some nice, yeah, okay, so they're not any kind of evil thing, okay. They're not evil. Stephen County, Stimpak, about 3. Okay, what else do we want to know? Oh, do we finally get the hover vehicles this year? Yes, we do. Looks like we get hovering vehicles this year. Okay, stop. Are they like the personal drone things? Or, okay, so there is a thing now called a personal drone mobile, but it's really expensive and it uses the same technology as a drone. And if you're really wealthy, you can get one and fly around like you. It's kind of like a helicopter, but it's like a drone. Okay, so here's a question. Are we going to get the actual anti-grav? Are we going to see anti-grav come out this year? Yes. Okay, so are any of us going to be able to afford the anti-grav like regular people? Not swinging very wildly, but it's swinging a little bit. So I guess a few of us are going to be able to get a hold of that technology. Okay. So what else do we want to ask? So actual hovering, but actual really anti-grav type stuff. And some of us will actually be able to afford some of it. Okay, how about, now I already know, no, I already know that. There are people coming out with new healing techniques. I already know that. That's a fact. Are people going to start really veering away from pharma chemicals? Oh yes, en masse. Big pharma's going to start to crash this year. Yeah, I think so. We're going to see them lose a lot of ground this year if they don't crash entirely. But it's a big empire, so that may be one of the empires that falls. Some kind of a life insurance scandal? I'm hearing there's going to be a big life insurance scandal. Okay, stop. Is this kind of like And then it's sort of like the currency thing. It's going to be that, like that, sort of. Really, life insurance? Okay. Oh. So some kind of life insurance scandal comes out. Kind of like the cryptocurrency thing. Boy. Gary had without cows, it's quiet over here now. Oh. Richard says he'd shoot him. Ooh. AARP, are they going to crash and burn this year? No, but somebody big. Somebody big. Somebody big. Okay. Are there going to be like Chase Morgan going to go down? Because I'm hearing the banks. There's going to be some banks going down. Looks like there's a chance Chase Morgan might be going down. Are there other ones? The other banks, there's going to be more than that. Okay. This Chase is pretty dirty. Mm. Oh, well, Sam Bankman-Fried ripped off a whole lot of people. I still got to find out what happened to the crypto I had in PayPal and maybe do something about it, because I am missing about $70 in crypto. All I have left is a little bit of Ethereum. So, are we finally going to see crypto stabilize a little bit now or go up? Yeah. Crypto market's going to get better finally. Are we going to go for that? Are they going to outlaw paper current? Are we going to go like totally digital? We're going to start to see that, but are people going to put up with paper money going away? Oh dear. But will that be this year? Stop. Will that be this year? The paper money starts to go away. Because I'm getting not quite yet. Okay, is that going to work out? Because that isn't working out for California. Yeah, and it says no, it's not working out for California. Okay, should we hold on to our paper money for a while? And coins, yes. Okay, so don't get rid of all that yet. Is it going to be worth anything? Is it going to be worth money? Money? Actual? Yeah, okay. Still going to be worth something. Yeah, Chase should already gone down a long time ago. They're awful. They're absolutely filthy. Yeah. Yeah, Chase is, looks like they're going down this year. And a few others probably connected. How about this? Twitter's already got new management. Is Facebook going to have new management soon? Yes, yes, it is. So somebody's going to, yeah. And timelines are flaky, though, as far as that's concerned, as far as exactly when. Is that set to happen this year? Facebook getting new, yeah, getting bought out by somebody. Okay. Is um, Master Gates, I mean, Mr. Gate, Mr. Master Gates, is he going down this year? Yeah. Is he even a real person? Or no? Is he already gone? Really? And so his brand is going to die this year, and we're going to call it a brand. Okay, so his brand is going to die this year, is going to come down. Okay, are we going to break into a civil war? Wrong question, it's circling. Are states going to threaten to secede from the Union again? Yes. Are they going to actually go through with it? Probably not. No, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like they actually do it, but states are going to threaten. Oh, you taking off, Richard? Dream well. Okay, so we're not going to get a planet flip this year. We're not going to get a crust flip or anything. Nothing like that. Okay. Not any like world shattering. World ain't gonna. Okay, no end of the world. Not this year. And it's a pretty strong swing. So I Is all of this just to scare the bejesus out of this? Is that all it's really swinging? That's what I think. I think all of this is to just scare you, to make you buy things that you won't need. However, I would say things getting shaky financially, have yourself something on hand. Do we need to have weapons handy? Would it be a good idea to have some weapons handy? Yeah, it would be a good idea to keep some weapons handy just in case. Things might get out of hand in some areas. That's what I'm getting. Is there going to be another, like the rioting we had during the abomination year? Yeah, there's going to be another attempt. What I'm getting is they're just going to fight tooth and nail until they're just we're dealing with something that does not want to die, and it's just going to thrash around and create as much chaos as possible in the last few breaths that it has before it finally kicks up its heels and goes away. Okay, so it's probably going to kick like a mule. Okay. Good night, Pam. Yeah, they took the highway funny way. Okay. As you wish. Can you tell me who that certain person is? It's not the same person I had problems with. Is it the same person that's been causing problems in SOR? That's been getting in trouble in SOR? Because I think something happened with that one. Oh, I don't know him very well. Okay, I don't know him though. Maybe I'm glad I don't know him. Because the same one that's been having trouble over at SOAR with the mods and stuff gave me some carp too. And there was nothing I could say to him. And now he has me blocked on SOAR, and it's like, well, okay then. But as far as I'm concerned, I'll just go to SOAR and talk to my friends. I can't. I don't want to say on. I don't want to talk about people behind their back, really, because I think maybe he's just going through a period of not feeling well, because he's been kind of rabble rousing with everybody. It looks like, not just me, or just like feeling. I can't say rabble rousing. I say it's more like this person is extremely paranoid, and and I really like the person, but I don't like it being insinuated that I'm a weak woman. I'm not. And when I say, I think, I told him, and I'm not going to say the name, I told him, I think you're used to much weaker women than I am. He took offense. I'm like, honey, the way you're acting, you're used to weaker women than me. I've been through all kinds of shit. This is nothing to me. You know, it's like banishing demons, crossing over this, having this happen, having that happen. I've been through all kinds of shit. Okay? Hey, Linda Bennett, how you doing? So when I wasn't meaning it and he got insulted, and I'm like, I didn't mean it as an insult. I just meant it as the truth. Not many people do know a woman as strong as me. Not many people do. Not many people know anybody like me. And I'm not just bragging. I'm telling you the truth. You don't know that many people. Most people have never met one like me. Not yet. I think he possibly is. Pam. Yeah, I think he drinks probably. And other stuff, I think, yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm not going to surmise anything. Hey, so anyway. Mhm. Oh, Gemma likes me. I like Gemma. Gemma is great. I love Gemma. Gemma is great. It's what makes me special. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but it doesn't make me exactly popular with men because they want to be able to run in and save you. They want to come in to save you, and I'm just too freaking strong, and I can't help it. I just am. It's like, I'm sorry, I've had to do all of this on my own for a long, long, long time. I've had to take care of myself for over 35 years now. Maybe 35. Has it been 35? 35, maybe 30 years, maybe 30, 30, maybe. Like about 30 years, maybe 35. I've been taking care of myself. There's only been men friends and a couple of boyfriends, but really, I've been taking care of myself. And that makes you, especially the kind of shit I went through, that makes you a very strong person. And when this shit happens, you have to learn to deal with it, or you just leave. Leave the planet. One or the other. Deal with it or leave the freaking planet. That's, you either, in this life, you either keep going forward or you stop. I think he did give Joe a hard time, come to think of it, and he gave some of the other mods a hard time. But I think there's something going on with that person. But like I said, I don't want to speculate because it could just be that there is really something going on. And, I don't want to, I'm not going to kick a guy when he's down. I tried to be very gentle, but I mean, when you start to act like, I'm sorry, I was insulted first. That's the way I feel. So, yeah, just stay single. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, that, yeah, that, yep. He had it and went away and took off. Yeah. Mhm. I think he's got issues, and I hope he gets better. I really do. Seems like a decent guy otherwise. But you know what? There are some people that they get around a certain substance or something and they're just a different guy. Their poles flip and they just, it's very sad. Yeah. Well, I left it open that if the exact right kind of guy showed up, maybe then. But, it would have to be the exact right kind of guy. But even then, I'm not sure I'd really. Why would I marry? Why would I do that? I can't think of a single reason. I'm not going to have kids, you know? It's beyond that age. I'm not going to be having children. Oh, another thing I'm happy about, I had to take in my pants another about 4 inches. One of my pairs of pants, I took them in about 4 inches total so that they wouldn't fall off my hips. There will come a point, I guess, when I won't be able to do that anymore. They'll be too big. Okay. Well, we will talk, and I'll say, I'll let you have my phone number, and we can actually talk. Yeah, all kinds of substances change people. I had a wonderful time when I was younger. Let me tell you, I had a good time. I was not a nun at any juncture when I was younger. But after a while, things got so deplorable, and then there's diseases of all kinds running around and just so much crap that I just lost my taste for certain things and feel that being friends is good enough for now, you know? Unless I really, 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 really know you well, and, I mean, certainly not the paradigm that most people aspire to these days that seem to be just, baby daddies and baby mommies, and yeah, I just call them sperm donors, baby daddies and sperm donors. Because they don't hang around. So, I mean, all of that, people are really selling themselves cheap. I'm sorry. But being around a person's energy like that does change you. So you got to be careful who you're sharing that energy with. That's a very special energy. hmm Yeah, having a friend is cool. Having even, and I was thinking, well, there's friends with benefits. Yeah, that sounds good for a minute, but it can really screw up a friendship too. Then people go, oh, they won't wait forever and blah, blah, blah. Well, if they don't know how to be a friend, I'm looking for a friend. I'm not, you remember Mick Jagger saying that? I'm not looking for a lady. I'm just trying to find a friend. I'm just waiting on a friend. I'm not trying to find a man. I'm just waiting on a friend. I'm just looking for friends. I mean, Jason and I are friends, and it's nice to go out like that. And there's, it's a lot less heartbreak too. I mean, you put your hopes on something and then they go bad, it really hurts. It's nice to have a younger guy to go out with sometimes and hang out with, and that's fine. If that's all it ever is, that's fine. I mean, I'm to the age where fortunately, when I was younger though, I mean, it was hard. Let me tell you. Yeah, friends are good. And living with people, yeah, I can take care of myself. I have friends. Be nice to have friends, good friends. That's good enough. Yeah, it's so sad to me, in a way. I, I just, in a way, it is very sad that the state of relationships is the way that it is now, and people don't know what they're missing. But, there are people who manage to overcome that, I guess. There right now, some people actually have a good role model. I never did. My parents didn't get along very well. They stayed together, but they didn't get along that well. And even though they loved each other, I'm sure they did, but they didn't get along that well. And a happy couple, I don't know that many. The happiest couple I know is Paul and his wife. They're fairly happy, I guess. I mean, they're sticking together, but well, that's good. I don't have any of those now. Mine are pretty much, I don't even know where they are. I've lost track of everybody. I wish I could find a few of them, a few of the ones I liked. Yeah, there aren't a lot of happy couples. It's very sad. I don't see a lot of them. I'm going to intend that somehow change. Somehow we are able to form some happy couples. I think that's going to be one of my things I intend. Mhm. I'm sorry to hear that, Pam. There's a few people I kind of have to check on, I think. Once again, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and tell other people about the show. Tomorrow we're going to do free card readings, free tarot readings. So if you want a free reading, come in tomorrow, Monday, Moon Day, from here on out. I'm going to make it, because it's appropriate, I'm going to make it on the nearest Moon Day to a full moon or a new moon. The nearest Moon Day. Freak out in a moonage daydream, baby. I have art. I mean, I am doing a ton of art. I'm doing tons and tons of art. I have got to get it put up somewhere. I'm doing AI assisted art. If anybody's interested in seeing that, let me know. I am working on that, but like I said, it's really freaking weird. Um, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's very sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Pam. Um, like I was saying earlier, the AI assisted art is really weird because the AI, when you give it some key phrases, keywords, and then it makes a picture. But and then you pick out a style. That's how that works. But the thing about AI is it doesn't always seem to understand how many eyes, how many heads, how many legs, where they go exactly, always. I mean, you'll get something like a dragon and all the parts will be there, but they'll be all over the place. Or you'll see um, a mermaid and the body is here and the tail comes up and then the fins are over here somewhere. And You see people with smushed faces. There's a picture of a cat with 3 eyes. It was really kind of cool. But so there's some cool stuff, and then some of it I swear I've seen on the cover of magazines. I think it's copying. I think it's a plagiarist. The AI may be plagiarizing. Mm-hmm. You've been told more than once that you're a hard person to love. I'm so sorry. I hope you are feeling better too, Pam. That's. I hear I'm a pretty easy person to love, but not so easy to always get along with because I have some very strange ways. I have some, well, but that's probably partly the metaphysical thing kicking in because if you're a mystic type, you know how this is. You're not going to be a normal person. There's no way that you're going to be a normal person doing normal, it's really hard to fake that. Oh, no, Linda, you can't. No, you've got to do some, no, they won't let you just replace it all. It's just some of them come out really transporter accidents. I mean, I was calling them that. It looks like a freaking, some of them are very monstrous looking that are supposed to be cute. So, it's like some of the stuff is like there's a head at the end of an arm, or there's a claw at the end of a neck, or there's 3 legs and 4 arms, or there's, supposed to be if you ask for a handsome man, well, it doesn't understand necessarily what handsome is. However, I find that if it's a public figure, like you say, Johnny Depp as a Viking, oh, I got some good stuff that way. Like if you give it a public figure to copy and say, I'd like to see him in this guy's, then they can do that. But, like if you say David Bowie, it may give you anything from when he was really young to when he was really old. You don't know what it's going to give you. And if you say young David Bowie, then that's a little better, but still it gives you just such a mixed bag. You don't know what you're going to get. So it's really something to try and deal with the AI art, but I'm getting the hang of it. And you get like, you'll do a session and maybe you'll get 1 or 2 that are dead on a lot of times. Sometimes if you give them a figure like I said, Johnny Depp, all of them came out fine. Because it knows what a Johnny Depp is. It knows what a Jason Momoa is. It knows what that is. What they're supposed to look like, I guess. But if you just say a man or a handsome man, it doesn't always seem to know what that is. If you say an alien, it'll come up almost always bald and pointy-eared. Anything having to do with a spaceship, it'll be bald and pointy-eared or something. Love, oh, let me be lonely. Love, oh, let me be lonely. Love, oh, let me be lonely. Okay, oh, the music we've been listening to, by the way, if you hear the music in the background, meditation music for positive energy, healing music, anti-anxiety, cleanse, relax, Body and Soul by, which one is this by? Um, I'm trying to see what this is by. And it's by 100% Positive. 100% Positive Energy. That's what it's called. Okay. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's what I've been playing. I'm too busy to be lonely, too, to tell you the truth. You know what? And I'm kind of selfish that way, too. I like my apartment. I don't want to share it. I don't want to share my bed. I will invite you over if I want to share my food and the comforts of my apartment. I'll invite you over. We'll have some fun. However, um, I don't want to have to come in at any particular time. I don't want to have to leave and come back to suit anybody else's schedule. I don't want to have to change anything around to make room for anybody else. I like it, me and the cat. You know, the older I get, the more I'm sorry, I'm that crazy cat woman. I get no, not the crazy cat woman, not really. Although I love that T-shirt, but I'm I'm just. It's pretty easy to please this little guy. You know, I better let you see him. He's so cute. Look at that. He's putting his little belly up to be rubbed. And you know, that's what he needs. That's all he needs. He's a happy boy. You rub his little fluffy belly like that, which is a joy to do, and he's happy. His life is complete. You give him some food. He's got his automatic cat box, so his little feet never get dirty anymore or wet. He never has to worry about that. And then he's got an automatic water, so he never goes thirsty. Then mommy feeds him all the time. He never has to worry about any of that. And then mom's always here to give him a belly rub. Yeah, he has got the life, doesn't he? This little boy right here, look at how happy he is. He is a happy little boy. He's just glad to have a home and a woman to rub his belly and feed him and change the cat box. And you know what? I'm okay to do that. Sure is a lot easier than having a man. You get all this love, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't like to be bossed either. I'm all over all this games. I'm over the games. If you want some love, I'll give you some love. If you really are a loving person, a loving man, I would be okay with that. You just really want to be a loving person and have a loving relationship, that would be one thing. But all this other crazy shit, I don't have any interest in. Oh, no, no, no. Because it gets too crazy. I mean, when people are looking at other people's phones and looking at all the contacts and looking at the conversations you've been having and where you go, want to know where you go and what you do and blah, 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 blah. And why are you talking to this person? And then, and then why is blah, 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 blah. And it's like, why would I want that? I hate to say it. That part's broken. I really feel that part of our society is broken right now. Yeah, and then it seems like you always have to clean up after men. They don't want to. They expect you to. They don't understand that. Oh, you women, blah, 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 equality and blah, blah, and you already got that and blah, blah. It's like, oh, really? Oh, really? In a relationship, which one of you cleans up? Just for starters. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and jealous rage. Oh, God, please. Oh, my God. That's horrible. Yeah, I know women who got put out of their apartment because of guys. And I know guys who got in trouble with women too. And I'm not saying it doesn't go the other way too. I would never say that. I would never say it's a one way, totally a one way thing. But honestly, there are just too many guys that are just looking for a house bitch. They're just looking for a house bitch, somebody to make their meals, clean up after them, maybe gives them some nookie, and I'm not your mama. I got things to do, bud. I got stuff to do. Important stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. Yes. Yes. They want a maid. They want a maid and a little sex spot in bed. No, maybe. And then they want to tell you. Then you have to be a psychologist as well. And an organizer. And too many of them treat you like your mom. And even if they can take care of themselves, a lot of times they don't. I know that there are guys who do, and for those of you who do, thank you. If you're not like this and you don't fit that shoe, thank you. I applaud you. Keep doing it, because really I get darn tired of seeing it the other way. And we all get tired of it. I mean, and women too. Now, women, this is the thing, women. If you're getting, I'm going to warn you about this, guys, and you don't get it, but you're going to have to get this. If she's got the fake nails and the weave and this and all of the, she's going to cost you a fortune. You better just live with that. If that's what you want, it's going to cost you a fortune. So shut up or put up. Or choose somebody different than that. But if you want all of the glamorous fake shit, that's going to cost. It costs, okay? And she's going to expect you to help with that. And if you don't, maybe it doesn't happen. Maybe she won't look like that. Maybe you get all of that shit off and she looks like a 12-year-old boy. You never know. Don't I didn't say that. No, I didn't say she was. I said she might look like that. You never know. But now if she is, shame on you. Really got to check these things out carefully these days. So there's some really good ways to. You know what? I remember one time I was hanging out with a guy, and I swear he was huge. He was an older looking guy. I would swear he had to be at least 20 something. And when I got to talking to him more, his fifth 18. I'm like, well, it was so nice talking with you. Run like hell. Run, run. Holy cats. How in the hell did he do that? How does he look like that? How is he that tall? Ha, ha. Jeez. Yeah, I wonder about my ex's second wife. I wonder how much she liked him and his mom, who was a hoarder, who was an obsessive hoarder, and had when we would go and clean her apartment for her, it was so gross. It was about the grossest thing I ever saw. The dust would be an inch thick, I swear, and the papers would be covering the legs of the furniture. You'd think it was a newspaper carpet that the furniture was sinking into, and we would have to do that when she was out traveling, seeing her other children and ruining their marriages. And and she stayed with us for a while and kind of screwed with ours too, and so bad that we ended up getting divorced. So and it's like, you got to think of that too. You got a man, you also got his family. You got somebody else. Look at their family. Look at how they are with their family. I'm looking at this very carefully. I just called somebody crazy tonight because he's actually hanging out with the same people that he let stay over at his place, who were crazy freaking meth heads with a little child, just because just because two of them are related to him. The woman and the child are related to him. They're not married. And I mean, they're meth heads. They almost destroyed his place. They stole stuff. They almost got him thrown out of his place. I'm there. You fucking excuse me. You nuts. I'm sorry, you nuts. I wouldn't let him stay. I'd say, okay, be nice to him. I mean, because they're family. He misses them. He misses his niece and nephew. But said, man, if you let him stay with you again, you are crazy. Yeah, I guess you don't want to be mean, but they are a family, and he's missing the kid. The kid is a special kid. I kind of can see it. Yeah, hang a guitar around a man's neck. Yep. And I'm wondering why these people haven't lost control of why Child Protective hasn't been called on the meth heads. So, but somehow Child Protective gets called on people, but not those guys. I don't know how that manages to happen. Other people, they get called right away. I don't get it. I don't get it for nothing. Kids get taken away for nothing. Crazy, huh? hmm So, I don't know how they're doing it. It's just a guy I know. And I said, you're crazy. But I understand it's family. Me, if I have family left, I figure I'm probably better off not knowing. I don't know. I may look them up someday. Time is getting, we're all getting pretty old now. Some of them may be gone for good. I mean, most of my actual family's gone. There'd only be like cousins probably left. Yeah, there would have to be only cousins left. Because the older guard would be gone, they're gone for sure. They would be gone. That's why I said I don't have family left, and some of them that I lost track of, if they're still around, they'd be like 90 or something, so I doubt that anybody's left. And even some of my cousins were older than me, so it's like they're probably gone too. With the way things been going the last few years, they're probably gone. So, oh my God, that's awful. The people just stole it. The guy just stole the kids, so just took them. Ah, that's another thing. I would not be able to handle that. If I really would love my kids way too much to give them a father that was just a sperm donor, or to um, give them one that was crazy and would beat them or something. I couldn't bear that. I don't think I would be able to. Bad things would happen. Bad things. I wouldn't be able to handle that. I know people have had to. I'm glad to just have to handle ghost demons and cryptids. I'm fine with that. I would rather just handle that kind of shit and let the creepy people just leave them alone. Isn't it funny? I would rather oust dark spirits, and I'm less scared. I'm not afraid of them at all. Ghosts, no, not afraid. Cryptids, well, to a certain extent, I'm wary. You don't want to be crazy. You don't want to be a statistic. But honestly, that's all much easier in my mind than some of the stuff people perpetrate. Crazy people perpetrate. Yike. Because at least, you know, probably all that. I mean, well, I'm a black belt, etherically, you know, but yeah, I'd rather talk to spirits. I already have a ghostly boyfriend, I guess you would call him, that haunts me, David. So David can haunt me. Oh, by the way, gotta say, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm gonna shout him out again. Tom MacDonald had a farm. No, Tom MacDonald. This mind blowing, and I'm telling you, I wanted to say this. This is epic. He is an independent artist. He was a rapper for a long time. He just did rap. He has a history of being a drug addict and so on, and cleaned up, etc. And became a very reasonable person, and his lyrics are great. I mean, he's one of the few rap people I will listen to, rap stars I will listen to, although I even played behind a rapper. It's funny because he was rapping, like I said, once again, Gangsta Shaman. He was rapping about Egypt, ancient Egypt and the ancient Egyptian gods too. Go figure. So it was kind of good practice for running into Chris and Sheree, right? But anyway, you know who Chris and Sheree are. Um, then this guy he raps, he's a truther rapper. But then he just did a song called Ghost. That's a love song for his girlfriend. He has made #1 on the pop charts. This is historic. Pay attention. This has never happened. And now it's wide open, folks. This is a very good sign. The record industry, the recording industry is part of the media. The media is part of the system. This means the system, the inverted matrix is really going down. If this can happen, the inverted matrix is really being righted. Hey, AK. Hey, Circle K. Oh, well, you can always replay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about all that, Pam. Oh, dear. The corrupt record industry, recording industry, has taken a major hit by an independent rap star that wrote a pop hit and sang it. He wrote it, produced it, sang it. He doesn't owe anybody anything except his parents and his girlfriend who helped him put it all together. He does all his videos out of his own place with his own money, with his own set. That's really his apartment. It's part of the media. The big news is this is a sure sign things are changing. That should never have happened. In the old days, that would never be allowed to happen. Never, never, never be allowed to happen. As it is, I hope he's got insurance because he has really wounded the industry now. He has wounded it. I mean, now it's going to be broke open wide for anybody, maybe even me. You know, I may even try now. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that, Pam. So, this is a very good sign. That P. Lousy is gone, that's another sign. The Queen, they finally admitted that the Queen is gone. That's another good sign. We got all of these good signs, and I really think people who are telling, because I hear all the time, you can't really be in the fourth dimension, you can't really be in the fifth dimension. It's so weird to think you're going to go to the, it's all this. I think we're just using the wrong nomenclature. I think we're calling it something it's not. I'm saying we're raising in vibration. We on the earth, both together, are rising in vibration. We can't help it. We're getting dragged along with the planet. So we're going to rise anyway. The ones that stick with the planet are going to rise anyway, because the planet is rising. But if we get ourselves ready, we'll be able to see some of the good stuff. Like we'll see foreshadowing of it this year. We'll see some pretty good stuff happening by the end of the year. We'll be in a whole different world already. We'll look back and go, whoa. We'll be in a far better place than we were in some regards. In other regards, there's going to be a lot happening. Are we going to ascend? We are ascending. We're ascending right now. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, as far as ascension, what it really is, as far as it being raising our vibration, we are doing it right now. We can't help it. The planet is raising its vibration. We are in the field of the planet. It's raising its vibration. That is the way that works. We can also raise our own to keep up with the planet. Some of us are not going to be able to keep up with the planet, I don't think. I think that's part of the problem. Some of us are going to be leaving. Some of us are going to be leaving because we got work to do on the other side. Some of us are going to be leaving because we cannot keep up with the vibration of the planet. This is going to be a very vibrationally weird time. For those people who are sensitive, expect a lot of fluctuation. You're going to feel it. I know I'm probably going to feel it. But yeah, we are rising all the time. And yes, we're going to be better off at some point. I can see that it's changing. So things are changing. You know what? I see a lot of rainbows now. And the interesting thing is I'm seeing them close to the ground. I'm seeing just the ground parts, not necessarily the upper arch, but down low. That part, it's weird. And then I'm seeing a lot of them. So I'm seeing a lot more rainbows. I hate when you talk about leaving. Well, I can't help it. Right. Well, I'm trying to do about it. I'm trying to be delicate. Yeah, it's a promise. Rainbow was a covenant that the world would not be destroyed by a flood again. But of course, people have taken over rainbow to mean something entirely different. I'm not into it. Being you, I preferred the older meaning, but that's okay. Things change, our language changes, we use different terms. At one time, if you called somebody dope, that was an insult. Now it's a good thing. People say, "Oh, that's dope." It's like it used to be fighting words. So that's just the way our language does. It changes around, and that's also why it's hard to be. It's well, it's good to be precise when you talk. Be as precise as you can when you talk, because otherwise you're casting spells. Right. I'm seeing a lot of double rainbows. I've been seeing a lot of them, and I've been seeing a lot of double rainbows. So this is the cool thing, but does a double rainbow, because the second sun's supposed to be coming close. Does that mean there is a second sun? I know there's an explanation for a double rainbow that they're giving us, but do I trust it? I, I don't trust anything anymore. Anything that they're telling us, I don't trust us. I don't trust it anymore. I don't trust it. Why should I? Have they ever told us anything that didn't either have a catch or was true? I mean, it seems like everything they have told us is a lie. I think this year we're going to find out more than ever. Everything's been a lie. How badly lied to we have been, how bad it is. We might see that this year. I got a feeling it's coming up because Pluto is coming through, remember, in the US at least. And Pluto is digging up all of the dirt, and now we're going to be clearing it out. Oh my goodness. All the dirt's going to come out. It's got to. That's the time we're in right now. So Pluto is going to be wiping the slate, and we're going to see that this next year for about another year and a half, I think. Pluto is going to be working on it. And there's great big orb. So the inverted matrix is going to get really uprooted. But it's going to fight. It's going to fight. So be prepared for it to fight and struggle, but it's not going to win because it's already very much weakened. Like I said, you can't even, don't underestimate how big of it is, how big of a deal it is that an independent artist could own themselves and their own work and get #1 spot in pop music on the charts. That's not small. That is a sure sign things are different. I can't. I'm just about. I'm just about to call it 222. It's 222 when I yawn. I'm about to call it for tonight. It's been a wonderful discussion. And I'm happy to be here. Is it a leap year? I don't know. Is it? I'm usually sleepy around the full moon. I want to sleep a lot and I have dreams. Oh, that's so funny. I just realized. I don't have the midnight munchies. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, I don't have the midnight munchies. Interesting. But I am thirsty again, though. Oh, you missed a friend who stopped by. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not remembering my dreams too often anyway. But I might have planned that because some of them are disturbing. I'm sorry, Circle K. I'll be around tomorrow. Please come by tomorrow. And I really appreciate you all stopping by. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, and tell people about it. And tomorrow is going to be cards, tarot cards. And we're going to have free readings for all, but only for 2 hours. Remember, I'm not going to go past 2 hours. I just can't. It's too tiring. So get it here early. You know when it starts. It starts around 10. Get here early. Get your place in line. If you miss it, you missed it. I'm sorry. because I'm only going to go for 2 hours when it comes to readings. We can discuss things afterwards, but it's just too hard to do more than 2 hours right now. Okay. The truth is where you find it. I hope you find some here. I would like to remind you to tell people you love them, because you want to be sure to do that. You want to be sure they know. You'll feel better knowing that you told them. And um, don't forget that you are divine creators and you have a choice about what happens next in the world, about what the timeline is going to be like. You have a choice about what timeline you are going to be in. Are you going to be in one where it all goes to hell, or are you going to be in one where things get better? I have chosen to be in the one where things get better. Now, if you might have chosen something different. I mean, there's a infinite amount of timelines you could be choosing. Not all of them really fit with the one we're on too well, but basically the inverted timeline going down, if that's one you chose, you're on the right one. I feel we're going to see it. Okay. The inversion's finally going to be flipped back right again, and that may be the actual pole flip. That might be the actual polarity flip. Do you ever think of that? The actual pole flip might actually be from inverted to upright. What if that's really what's going to happen? Wouldn't that be interesting? Okay. That instead of a physical pole flip this time, we have a different kind of a polarity flip. That'd be great. I will email you, Pam. Thank you so much for coming. I love y'all. And I'm going to try and help you. And I'm going to be here through all this and try and help you through this. We'll ask a bunch more questions of my pendulum. Okay. Take care, loves. I'm ending it now. It's okay, Circle K. You don't have to be perky. You just have to be here. I love you anyway. We love you. Okay. Okay. See you on another chat. Bye.